This is the remix, you know. Funkilla. Never believe what you want. Learn it about what they got to work at you. Look at this lady, but this ass. I think that you just now feel the love. Somebody that I want you. Cause I'm feeling it in my soul. Something is nothing. Peace square. Okay. Yeah. She didn't have them get them out. Waiting like me. Leave my life, leave my life. If you try to, you go job with us. You go job with us. All the chickens are fine. I know you feel that fine. I don't get to time. So I'm need it in my mind. If you don't make that move, where do you get? But I wait till you get so Chinese up I'm on the end of you want shake body. Tell them it's deep body. Please never make you sorry. Even though we do the leave my life. You go try me, you go job with us. You go job with us. All the chickens are fine. I know you feel that fine. I look at your time. Say I'm need it in my mind. If you don't make that move, what do you get? Brother, what do you get? So put your hands up in the Yes, good afternoon, very distinguished guests, journalists, ladies and gentlemen. We are super delighted having you here today for this August occasion. Here to unveil something big, awesome, something brilliant, something huge. And I hope you find it very interesting. Bon, on peut dire à tout le monde, bienvenue au programme d'aujourd'hui. Nous sommes ici grâce à Airtel Afrique et nous croyons que vous allez trouver le programme d'aujourd'hui magnifique, très, très intéressant. Je suis très, très heureux parce qu'il y a des gens qui sont très, très importants au milieu de nous ici. Aussi, il y a des gens qui sont très, très importants connectés avec nous pour en ligne. Et nous croyons qu'ensemble, le programme d'aujourd'hui sera fantastique. So, ladies and gentlemen, today's program is a global program. Airtel is a global brand. Am I in order? It's a global brand, and we have global people here speaking global languages. Well, this is Airtel Nigeria here seated, connected to 13 other brands under Airtel. Connected. Every country in Africa, 13 others that are connected today. But let's give you a little, before we start really, let's give you a little of the Nigerian flavor. Eji m ovoro o nwere ihe mere m ji bido weta asụsụ Igbo maka PMP na-ele m anya kịta anyị jụrụ ebe niile ọkụ na-ahụta ihe anyị na-ekwu anyị jụrụ ebe niile ahụla m ọga mkpa ọ ga-akpọta akpọtụ taa so eji m ohere ma na-anabata unu na ọgbakọ nketa nke pụrụ iche nke Airtel Africa haziri o doro m anya nke taa ọ ga-akpọtụ akpọtụ maka na ebe a bụ gịnị ebe Yebano, because give me a round of applause. One minute. But people going to establish Kabasi, I put up a category to Airtel Africa for me and Salachico Panino. I want you to ship attack in Nigeria at Takakiri by Walladini. We need to a German come on, learning, she said, in Teddy. Jamal, back and forth, back and forth. Airtel Africa suka hada mana muna kurare da gaske mun ji an kurare da gaske cewa an kawo mutane masu muhimmanci a wannan taro da saka muku da alheri an ci biya bukata an ci kama ta kawo kudi da kama ta da kama abubuwa ne da masu na asimi after masu da na sa now, I thought we pray about something is happening this year. So when young men to talk, my name, ladies and gentlemen, is Adedeji Odulife, Master of Ceremony for all the auspicious speakers and illustrious occasion. We are here to start events, but I just did this to spice us up. Once the program kicks off,
1 hour, we are done with the program. In the meantime, let's just get this information. The gents are somewhere up there, but if you need to go there, you can't pass through here really for so many reasons. My security and the security of people speaking here is very important. You cannot just come and be passing through here now. There are no dancers physically, but literally there are dancers here. So you will meet the ushers at the back. You'll see them in red. You know, Excel has to do with what? Yes, a touch of red. And I can see our P-Square brothers complying. They are compliant. I can see our studio is also complying. But it's very important. Yeah. So please see the ushers. They will directly to where to use to for the conveniences. Also, your personal effects. Those of you that are buying phone that is worth millions, and you have a lot of data on it, just keep it safe, all right, so that you don't get excited and somebody has said, wow, so just keep, because you cannot come and tell me. You can come and tell the MC announced, I will not announce. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so those are the basic things, and there are 2 exits from this place. Actually, there's an exit here, but it's pas possible d'utiliser. I've forgotten my online audience. Je m'excuse, nous sommes avec vous. Le programme d'aujourd'hui va commencer très tôt. Il n'y a pas de problème, s'il vous plaît. Il n'y a pas de problème. Mais maintenant, c'est très, très important pour parler avec des gens qui sont en face de moi, c'est-à-dire RTL Nigeria. RTL Nigeria, please join your hands together. There are people listening to us from the... So there are people listening to us from all around. There are people listening to us from all around. Yes, they are. All right, thank you very much. Please jam your hands together for one name. So we have people connected to us from 13 African countries. We have DRC Congo. We have Tanzania. We have Niger. We have Kenya. We have Madagascar. We have again? Zambia. We have Seychelles. Nigeria sont 14 pays qui sont représentés ici aujourd'hui. Is that not fantastic? 14 countries to celebrate something huge. Quite huge. To celebrate Latin Africa. All right, so let me find, I think those are the basic information. There are 2 exits there. So in case you can go to the right or to the left for the master point. Meanwhile, please interact with one another. Collect those cards, very important. Collect those business cards. You don't know what can happen from this interaction we have here. Something huge can happen. Do you believe? All right, so interact together, please, while we put up a few things and then we'll start the program.
I wanna enjoy this, you want shit for me. Tell them it's the body, please go make us sorry. Even though we do the lonely, live my life, I will live my life. If you try me, you go chop it fast, you go chop it fast. I'm chickens up high, I know you feel that high, I know get your time, say that money they in my mind. Yeah. If you don't make a move, wait till you get, brother, wait till you get, so put your hands up in the air.
All right, it's about to start the program. I see you, Mr. All right, thank you very much. Great. This is how we celebrate something huge happening today. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we're celebrating something huge happening here today that is bringing together 14 countries under the auspices of Airtel Africa. Merci beaucoup. Wow, getting more courageous. In Spanish, you say estupendo, maravilloso. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. Please jam your hands together for that opening. Listen, just know that I welcome you, very distinguished guests, journalists in the house, ladies and gentlemen, to this August occasion. It's a press conference organized by Airtel Africa to announce something huge, something big. And there are 14 countries involved in this activity, 14 countries that you will be seeing coming up very shortly. Countries that promote one brand, and the brand is Airtel. Yes, bonsoir maintenant à tout le monde et bienvenue au programme d'aujourd'hui. Nous sommes ici grâce à Airtel Afrique. Nous sommes ici pour une conférence de presse qui est très, très importante. Et nous croyons que vous allez trouver le programme d'aujourd'hui très, très profitable. Il y a 14 pays qui sont avec nous. Airtel Nigeria ici. Et les autres qui sont en ligne avec you. Et il y aura un grand programme aujourd'hui. Now let's connect with our people here. What I just said is that there are 14 countries. Airtel Nigeria is here live. And then Airtel Africa is a combination of you here and they on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to connect with those who are online. Please make some noise, let them hear you up there. Fantastic, 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 fantastic. Now bring them up, let's see them. All right, there they are. So make some noise again. S'il vous plaît, il faut désactiver le son de votre micro. Activité de son de votre microphone. Speakers, put to yourself. That's what I'm saying. To yourself. To yourself. Activité de son de votre micro, s'il vous plaît. All right. Now let's hear them from Kenya. Kenya, are you there?
Yes, we're here. Jump,
yes, make some noise.
Kenya. Woo!
Tell them Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. And we're so excited to be part of this launch.
Wow. When they say Hakuna Matata, that means what? No worries. Il n'y a pas de problème. Babu Matsala. Unsoboa. Kosiyo. All right, let's take let's take a franc. Okay, I think we've done francophone. Which francophone is called? Madagascar, Guinea, or Congo? Who's coming up? Okay, il faut faire la salutation, s'il vous plaît.
Gabon est là. Hello. Hello from Gabon.
All right. So the question is, someone ici aujourd'hui, pourquoi? Pourquoi il y a 14 pays avec nous aujourd'hui? Pourquoi? The question is, why are we here today? We are 14 countries today to celebrate a brand. Why? That's the question. And we're connecting very shortly to the reason for that. 1, 2, 3, and get the magic. Why we are here today, us, different language speakers, different countries. The French speakers are there, the English speakers are there, Swahili speakers are there, and if you care to know, Swahili is the largest indigenous language spoken in Africa. Indigenous, am I correct? Swahili, that's the largest indigenous language spoken in Africa. Yes. So, something is... Now, before we come up, let me quickly introduce members of the top table to the top, okay? So please join me as I invite the Vice President, Corporate Communications and CSR for Airtel Africa, Emeka Okpara. That applause was just planted, you know. Please, resounding one for our honorable Vice President. En français, on dit bienvenue. D'accord. We're going to celebrate French a lot today. Up next, the head of brand, Airtel Africa. As you see, the CEO of Business Studios Africa, Akin Sagami. Bienvenue, monsieur. Il n'y a pas de problème avec vous? Pas de problème. D'accord, d'accord. When I hear people speak the language, I feel more comfortable, okay? I'm not the only one. It's not a one-man show. Very distinguished guest lady, we go to the question, why are we here? Some reason. We voudrons savoir. All right, media, please tell us why we are here. The Voice Africa. Awesome. 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 Thank you very much. Oh la la, ça c'est fantastique. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is why we're here. One, the Voice Africa. The Voice Africa. That's the reason why we're here today. Yes, please join me together, ladies and gentlemen. Très bien. Maintenant, je voudrais appeler les gens qui vont parler avec nous maintenant. So I like to invite the stakeholders who have messages for us to broaden the scope. First and foremost, may I humbly and kindly invite to address us on this occasion, Vice President, Corporate Communications and CSR for Airtel Africa, speaking on behalf of the GCEO Airtel Africa, Dr. Segun Ogunsanya. Please get your hand together for this brilliant, vibrant, and radiant gentleman. I said, join your hand together for this brilliant. Those accolades are not for free now.
Thank you so much, MC. Thank you very much. First, let me plead the Fifth Amendment. My name is Emeka Opara. I'm not Segun Ogunsanya. His salary is a lot bigger than mine. So if I perform at my salary level, please bear with me. If I make any mistake, blame Mr. Ogunsanya. If I do very well, clap for me. Seriously, let me very honestly and happily welcome you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. And I will start with the protocols. And permit me first and foremost to recognize my day, my elder brother, the Don himself, the president of COSOM, Tony Okoroji. Also want to recognize another day. On this occasion, I'll call him Egbo, my Yoruba, Oyofemanu. My Egbo happens to be the CEO of our PR agency in Nigeria, and he is the president of African Public Relations Association. We call him YBO, Yemi Badijo Okusoya. I also want to recognize, definitely I must recognize them. These guys are my neighbors. So in the morning when I'm jogging, when I see them, I dodge. But the speed where these boys they go, they're much younger than me. I'm sure they're almost half my age. But the very interesting thing is that Peter's wife used to be my colleague in those days in Celtel. And when we do shows, P-Square they perform, P-Square they perform. Later I come know why. Put your hands together for the wonderful queens from Africa, Peter and Paul. I have a friend here. When I met him, I was in primary school. Cadbury. I left Cadbury 22 years ago. So you can imagine how old we are. I can speak to you officially and religiously. I'm 55. You know, I can still backslide. Huh? I'm talking about TA. Please put your hands for TA. I am not by any means suggesting that he's 55. That time is still the long work for comedy. So they work for us for Cadbury for small money. But they got on blow now. There are 5 journalists I would like to personally identify and recognize. Funsho Arogunda, the Funsho is here. Funsho, please rise. Put your hands together for him. We've been doing this from Agedimbu, from Cadbury. Tosi Ajire, Tosi and I remember we went for the Mandela concert in Hyde Park, right? Some 15 years ago. Biodu Kupoli, we did Idols West Africa, me and him. That was like, when, what's his name? Omar Umi and Co, when they emerged, we did that together. I've been around, guys. Abiola Ajala, he's a cameraman. The guy who do photo. Where is Biola? You're somewhere? Put your hands together for him too. And I get one schoolboy here, a UNN graduate, Charles Novia. Where's Charles? Put your hands together for Charles. And other extremely very distinguished ladies and gentlemen here. I will not forget my colleagues from Nigeria. They accuse me that I'm earning in dollars now. So before they say, now arrogance don't enter. So let me start with my work. Doku is our director for enterprise, right? Doku? For director for retail, please, you don't you have 6 months outside Nigeria, don't forget. Okay, Bimpe is our HR director. Please, Peter. Bimpe Ayo Elias. We have, please help me. That's our director for sales, right? Smart Cash. Did I get it right? Please put your hands together for him too. Right. And so on and so forth. I'll come back to the conditions. Now, as I said, I'm speaking on behalf of Segun Ogunsanya. Having done the introductions, let me now read his speech. It gives me great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, on this momentous occasion to, on behalf of the management and board and staff of Airtel Africa, to welcome you. I especially recognize and salute the media for the unflinching support they have always rendered to us as we continue to tell the story of our groundbreaking activities in Africa. I cannot thank you enough. Today is yet another special day in the life of our company as we sign on to sponsor The Voice Africa, arguably one of the most popular music talent shows on global television. Our decision to partner with Fame Studios to bring this show to Africa is informed by our firm belief in and commitment to empowering the youth to achieve their dreams. I must say, sponsoring The Voice Africa was a very easy decision to make because it not only aligns with the philosophy of our brand, but also consolidates on the current dominance of world music by Africans. There is no mall, no cafe, no nightclub
You enter anywhere in the world, you will not hear African music wafting in the airwaves. So the Voice Africa has come to expand, extend, deepen, broaden the opportunities for our talented youths in Africa. One unique attribute of the Voice is that it not only helps develop budding talents, but it also exposes the talent to the business side of entertainment. Peter and Paul, they are making serious money from music and other talents. What I go? It's important for me to take you down memory lane, just to remind you what we've done in the past. I'm sure some of you remember, as I said, Adults West Africa. We did Mamas so many years ago. MTV Africa Music Award. I'm sure you remember Zain Africa Challenge, where we used to take students, university students on a quiz, was Africa-wide. I'm sure you also remember Airtel Rising Stars, which is our under-15 soccer competition. Today, when you look at some of the leagues and you see those boys playing, we feel very proud that we're part of their story. So I'm joyous today when I see some of these boys doing so well wherever they are. These investments were intentional and deliberate to empower our youths and enable them to channel their great talents and energies positively for their individual good and the good of their families, communities, and indeed Africa. So as a true African entity, we have always believed in Africa and will always do. Today's event signals the commencement of a very exciting 6 months or so for the contestants, both the contestants and the viewing and voting public. The details will be explained very shortly by my colleague Nandu, and I'm sure you all will be excited. I want to give a shout out to our customers, our colleagues, and the music industry in the other 13 countries across Africa who have joined us virtually. I can feel your excitement from here. I saw you guys all hailing us. It's a happy moment across board. So to the gentlemen of the media, I sincerely appreciate your presence and your support, and I'll ask you to do more. I think across Africa, East, West, Franco, everywhere, we're going to get a very good media coverage. In closing, let me thank you once again for honoring our invitation. We will continue to engage you and work with you until the final winner emerges. The future of Africa is bright. The future of Africa is now. A continent with more than 50% of its population as youth has great potentials, has no business with poverty, and music is a big opportunity for Africa to rise and keep rising. Airtel Africa, the smartphone network, is providing this opportunity, this platform for our youths to showcase their talents and be the best they can be. Thank you all so much for your time and attention. God bless you. Just before I take my seat, just to conclude the introduction of my colleagues, Ismail Adesina, Director of Marketing. Ismail, I saw you somewhere. Please put your hands together for him. Ngozi Akamelu is Director of Audit. She's there, well branded. Femi Kupolu, yes, Director of Distribution and Sales. Femi, put your hands together for Femi. My Oga, Shola Adeyemi, who is the Chief Regulatory and Legal Officer. He's the biggest boss, he's the chief. Put your hands, right, Shola? Is he hiding? Oh, I see, yes. He's sorry, the guy that needs to carry money. Please put your hands together for our Director, Retail and Postpaid. Thank you very much. My job is done. And I'm to do, you're not getting over to me. Please celebrate him for that speech he just delivered. Please jam your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Emeka Okpara, speaking on behalf of the Group CEO, Airtel Africa. Thank you very much. Il a expliqué qu'il est très, très fier d'être ici. Et heureux aussi d'être ici. Il a expliqué qu'il faut dire bienvenue à tout le monde qui sont ici, même bienvenue à les gens qui sont connectés avec nous
par les réseaux sociaux. Il a expliqué aussi que l'association avec The Voice Africa, c'est-à-dire l'association entre Airtel Afrique et The Voice Africa, c'est très, très, très important parce que The Voice Africa, c'est une marque très bien connue ici au Nigeria, en Afrique et partout le monde. Oui ou non? Oui. S'il vous plaît. So somebody with that what you said that is proud of the association between Airtel Africa and The Voice Africa. And it's a brand well known that is creating wonderful platforms for talented people. They get discovered, they call it you discover, you deploy, and then you explode. Thank you very much for that one. Up next, I'd like to invite to address us shortly the head of brand Airtel Africa, Nandi Butsi. Applaudissez s'il vous plaît, je voudrais inviter maintenant pour parler avec nous, Nandi Butsi.
Good afternoon, Nigeria, and a good evening to the rest of Africa. It is a pleasure to be here. And let me recognize some of the dignitaries, honorable people in this room first, before I start off with how important this project is for us. I hope my accent is okay. And so let me start with welcoming the President of the Copyright Society of Nigeria, Bwana Tony Okoroji. We say Bwana in Kenya. Bwana is a respectable word to address a gentleman. The dynamic music duo, I worked with them in the past, P-Square, the pride of Africa. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, my colleagues from all the 14 OPCOs or all the 14 operating countries of Airtel in Africa, and ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure, absolute pleasure to be here because this opportunity doesn't come to many people in their careers. And we've had the pleasure of doing music a few times in our careers in Airtel. At Airtel Africa, we are constantly looking to connect with our customers. And through our spectacular product and services and network, we are always connected with them. However, there's a bigger connection we have with our customers. Their family, their passions and beliefs are extremely important for us because that's the main connection that we need to make with them. Products and services are very, very functional, but the emotional bond between a brand and its customers is extremely important. And that's what we do. So we identify passions of people like music, sports, these are football. These are two big passions in Africa. They cut across geography, they cut across nationalities, they cut across age, sex, anything that you say, young people, old people, everybody is passionate about these two big properties that we've got in Africa, music and soccer. As Emeka said, Airtel has been involved with a lot of football stuff like Airtel Rising Stars, Manchester United partnerships that we had in the past, which gave us talent. And this talent has not just been successful by name, but commercially, and as well as they mesmerized the world with their talent. And I think we should give a round of applause to ourselves for having done this over the years. So music has always been synonymous with Airtel, whether it's Africa Music Awards with MTV, the Trace Music Stars. We've done a lot of music programs before. However, we still give an opportunity to young and budding talent and also use the services of established talents like the celebrities here in our communication to pass on a message in a credible manner to the customers. So music personalities are extremely important for a growth of a brand like Airtel, and especially those who have a power to influence the whole continent. So we are looking at supporting this entire fraternity of musicians and music so that we develop talent that can make an impact on the world, if not just Africa. The Voice in Nigeria has been something we've been doing for some time now. And the success of Voice in Nigeria has propelled us to take this property out of Nigeria and give it to the entire continent. You will be amazed to know that no one ever in the world has done a competition across multiple countries. You can hear Voice Nigeria or Voice India or Voice this, Voice that. But for a continent to have done this, 14 countries competing for that one big continental title, never done before. So we in Africa always do things bigger and better. So Voice Africa is the first of its kind. Now, this property is very, very important because there are people from Francophone, there are people from East Africa, there are people from the islands of Madagascar and Seychelles, and there are people from Nigeria. So talent is going to be of a different kind. Diverse nationalities, diverse languages, diverse genres of music. Somebody's going to sing Lingala, somebody's going to sing Afrobeat, somebody's going to sing various genres of music are going to be in this big pot. And the coach's job, the judge's job at Voice Africa is not going to be easy. So therefore, I think Akin will take us through how they have figured this out. But for us to give this opportunity to people and the youth of Africa is huge. It's not just an opportunity to just sing. It's an opportunity to get recognized. After recognition comes fame. After fame comes success. So it's not just a passion. It's a passion that converts into a dream, and the dream which converts into commercial success as well. So it's a massive, massive opportunity, and we want maximum people to participate in this. As part of the program, we're going to select, out of the numerous applications that we're going to select, we're going to take 100 people shortlisted through auditions and move them to the next round, which is the TV show round. So we record with 100 performing artists on this TV show. And out of these 100 artists, then 14 will go into the final, and the grand finale show will be shot with them. However, 100 is not a small number. If we pick up 100, I know only one guy wins, but the remaining 99 do not go sidelined at all. They also get their glory, they also get the share of fame, and they also get big, big sponsorships, endorsements, music programs, concerts, etc. So thank you, guys. So this is an opportunity which is not just for the one person, but for 100 people who are going to come through this. So like we say, one continent, 14 countries, one winner. But I would say there will be 100 winners. Finally, when the call for entry opens this Friday, everybody who's got the talent, who thinks they've got the talent, I want to put this on the big stage, all you need to do is record a 1-minute video and upload it to the website. That's all you need to do. A 1-minute video of you singing with no instrumentation, no beats, no music, just your pure voice. Sing it for 1 minute. And then we will pick those 100 people out of those auditions for auditions and bring them on board for this competition. So this is your time. This is your opportunity. Fame is knocking on your door. All you need to do is present yourself and give your best shot. If music is your passion, Africa is your stage. And the Voice Africa is the big opportunity that Airtel brings you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful speech given there, inspiring and challenging. Il a expliqué qu'il est très, très heureux pour être homme leading. Il a expliqué aussi que pour être à l'Afrique, la musique et le football, ils sont très, très importants parce qu'avec ça, on peut découvrir beaucoup de talents. Il a expliqué que c'est à cause de ça que l'association avec Voice Africa est très, très important pour découvrir beaucoup de talents qui est ici au Nigeria et en Afrique et partout le monde. Il a expliqué que la compétition commencera ce vendredi. On va choisir 100 personnes qui vont gagner beaucoup de prix. C'est ouvert pour tout le monde. Si vous pouvez composer une musique, une chanson, c'est ça, il faut... il y a beaucoup de choses à gagner, il n'y a pas de problème. Et vous pouvez partager ce message à tout le monde. Vous dites qu'avec l'association, avec Airtel Afrique et The Voice Africa, c'est une grande et magnifique plateforme. C'est libre à tout le monde. Merci beaucoup. Il faut applaudir une fois encore, monsieur et madame. Finalement, maintenant, je voudrais appeler pour parler avec nous le CEO de Fame Studios Africa. En français, ça c'est d'Afrique. Afrique, très bien. Il est monsieur Akin Salami. Applaudissez s'il vous plaît. Il va parler maintenant en anglais, pas en français. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Standing on all protocols, but just to recognize Bwana Dede Oga at the top, Sir Tony Okoroji. Respect, sir. Thank you very much. Yomi Bade Jokusanya and my guys, P Square. You guys are tight, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm just going to take us through why we're doing this as Fame Studios and how it has been possible. First thing, I just want us to celebrate Airtel Nigeria. Thank you, because if you didn't do this initially, there will be no The Voice Africa. Thank you. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Thank you very much. And then the OPCOs, can we celebrate them also? Because without their participation in this, there is no The Voice Africa. So thank you for celebrating them. I think that was Denise. Fame Studios is a production company. We've been 20 years at this. And we're the owners of the franchise, The Voice in Africa. So we have other The Voices, but today it's about The Voice Africa. Our executives have been in the business of showcasing African talent. We believe in African talent, we believe in African entertainment. And as we all know now, like Emeka said, go anywhere in the world and we're playing. It's African music playing on the sound systems. We've been at the forefront of creating and promoting African content in the diaspora, and we make movies with international recognitions to reality shows home and abroad. Our commitment is to world-class productions. And thanks to Airtel Africa, we are able to do another world-class production. Airtel believes in excellence, and so do we. And the fit was perfect for this The Voice Africa. So the first season of The Voice Africa is making history, as it is expected to bring together young Africans across 14 Airtel countries. For the first time, and they're going to represent Africa on a global stage. The show will be in 4 stages: blinds, battles, knockouts, and then the lives, which will go into a finale. And like Nandi said, there will be one winner, but this time, all participants, all talents will be winners. There are different talents that will be representing their different countries, but there will be a winner, and just say, because no matter who is, I think Nigeria. What do you say? Nigeria. So this is the excitement we're bringing. It's time to understand that the other OPCOs are also rooting for their countries. But as a Nigerian, I'm already biased, so I'm sorry. So I'd like to appreciate our sponsor and partner, Airtel Africa, because The Voice Africa, the only way to connect Africa is by Airtel. Yeah, and so The Voice Africa is connected by Airtel, and we're very pleased to be in partnership with a brand that seeks, like Emeka said, like Nandi said, that seeks to transform lives and provide a platform to discover and redefine musical talents across Africa. So Emeka said something about music. It's not just music. There is the management, there is the promotion, and it's going to be a holistic one this time around. To thank ITV, they're not here, the owners of The Voice, for partnering with us on The Voice Nigeria and now The Voice Africa. We're going to continue to make magic and take music in Africa to the next level. To the media, we can't do this without you. You are a key part of the industry. Let us work together to shape a new narrative for Africa. As Nando said, the portal will open shortly, Friday, and to see petitions on the platform. It's been a short one. Thank you very much. We celebrate you. We thank you, Airtel Africa, because we couldn't have done this without you. Thank you very much. A round of applause once again.
Yes, Voice Africa, thank you very much for being here.
So, il a expliqué que leur association avec Airtel, c'est une association très, très importante parce que la marque Airtel Afrique, c'est une marque d'excellence. Leur marque aussi, c'est une marque d'excellence. Donc, le deux, la combinaison de le deux, c'est excellence multipliée. N'est-ce pas? Also, il a expliqué que il y aura beaucoup de compétition pour trouver des talents qui se trouvent ici au Nigeria et partout l'Afrique. Donc, il faut essayer de participer dans la compétition. Il y aura bon et grand, comment on dit, bénéfice ou bien le résultat sera très, très magnifique. Donc, il faut essayer de participer dans la compétition. Il y aura 100 personnes qui vont gagner le prix, n'est-ce pas? Oui, mais peut-être, normalement, un sera le meilleur. Je ne sais pas si ça viendra du Nigeria, ou bien du Gabon, ou bien Kenya. On ne sait pas maintenant, mais il faut essayer d'être le meilleur. C'est l'explication. Une fois encore, applaudissez, s'il vous plaît. Do you understand French? I remember in secondary school when they were teaching us, écoutez la radio. We said, écoutez la radio. All right, merci beaucoup. Ladies and gentlemen, we have stars in the hall today. Stars. And each person who came up to speak mentioned names. And if any name was left out, it was mentioned again. But because I'm not using my glasses, so I might not be able to see you, okay? But you know you are a star, you know it. If you are not a star, you will be here. I tell you. So if they didn't mention your name, but me, I know that you are a star. You understand? I know it. Even if you don't know me, I know you are a star. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me and put your hands together for every star in the house. But through a number of competitions, some stars have emerged. Actually, star have levels even. You understand? Star have levels. So through this kind of competitions that they have mentioned, past ones, and this one that happened, many stars have evolved. Ladies and gentlemen, before me today is a double star. Are you following me? They were stars from their mother's womb. They joined together. One will say, I'll come first. One will say, wait, you know the maybe, I'll come first. You understand? And so eventually they came. One named Peter, one named Paul. Don't continue. I didn't say she continued. They said that I'm going to do something now. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate stars that have gotten local vision from the east. Let's stay to know Sibiko. Bra, and far. I want the hand. They are getting local recognition and something is happening in Anambra now. I will not tell you what's happening because that's why we're here, okay? They've gotten national recognition in Nigeria, and they have gotten international recognition. Award winner. Please celebrate as they rise. And Paul. This square. We celebrate you. You are awesome. Thank you for making Nigeria. Okay, you want to come up and just say one or two words? Big Obiano. Ejima. Imu Ejima. I wish, actually, my name is Udoyu. I follow Ejima. We are honored having stars in our midst. Cameraman, please come and do your work. We are honored having stars in our midst. So, who is Peter? Who is Paul? I'm not the one.
I hail my chairman. I hail my fans, friends, everybody. Thank you. All right, guys. This is a wonderful concept, I must say. It's just that I pity the judges. We wonder how they're going to manage this thing because I'm imagining somebody facing backward and waiting for this thing to turn. It's either you're hearing Lingala, Swahili,
you're in trouble. Oh. So I look at it and I'll be like, where are the judges? You guys have to be very sharp because there's going to be a lot of language, sound, or how people move their voice. So my sound like Indian, it will catch you. Then at that time, Afrobeat go cast. We get shortcut. So people don't use shortcuts. So I must say, you guys, thank you very much for this wonderful concept because this is like the Champions League of Africa, if you know what I mean. So I wish the winners the best, but somebody said he's voting for you to win. He said he will support Nigeria, right? Let's try Lingala might win. All right, guys. Okay. I think Africa. So, because I think I'll be watching, I'm always watching. It's like, trust me, it's a wonderful idea, wonderful initiative. Welcome back to Africa. Thank you very much. Let's celebrate them. A round of applause for this wonderful praise. Who celebrates you? Who's square? One of these too much. Yes, let's do the yes, yes. Ọ ka na-akpọtụ akpọtụ ajụjụ ka m jụrụ ọ ka na-akpọtụ akpọtụ ọ dabara adaba ọ balansịrị abalans take 2 minutes to language and my best
Thank you, MC. This is the easiest part of the program. My job is to coordinate the questions. The very simple ones, I'll answer. The very difficult ones, Ake and Nando will answer them. Just so you know now, any question you ask me that is hard, I'll give it to them. But first, before, I just want to thank you guys for your time and attention, for coming, for giving us your afternoon. We're very proud of what you're doing. As someone said, from Voice Nigeria, we've taken it the next step to Voice Africa. It's indeed not an argument that Nigeria, for very important reasons, is the capital of music in the world today. It's not debatable. We're doing it well, we're doing it good. But being Airtel Africa, we are also very committed to the African concept. We are not partial, it's not Nigeria, it's Voice Africa. So we're looking forward to seeing our brothers in Kenya, in Malawi, in Tanzania, DRC, Seychelles, so on and so forth, to participate and probably win this contest. Anyone that wins, we are going to be very excited. So thank you very much for your time and attention. Now, if you have questions, I think we definitely have some questions from here, seeking for clarifications. I'll be happy to take it if it is cheap, but if it's hard, I'll give my colleagues. While we are waiting for the questions, where's my brother? Where is he? Ayo Animasha, where's Ayo? You know, Ayo has a way of, Ayo will sneak in. But this guy, a millionaire, he's a baba himself. Whip TV, please put your hands together for him. Ayo is doing some music as well as entertainment, just as the musicians are doing. It looks like the speeches were very well done. It looks like there are no ambiguities. There are no questions. Please kill the music. There are no questions. There are your hands there, please. Take the microphone.
All right, please. Okay, after her.
Right.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Flora from Vanguard, representing Onikoi. My question is this program for the youth alone? There are teenagers that can sing very well too. Are there no opportunities for them? Thank you.
Okay, let's take the next question, please.
Okay, I have all right, so please let's have you.
Yeah. My name is Biodu Kukunui. I would like to know if the competition is open to people of African descent living outside Africa.
So how do? Okay. Should we take this too?
Yes, please let's take it because I also want to answer questions from online.
There used to be one chairman.
There
used to be one chairman like that. So that chairman used to do a lot of speeches. He's always invited to speak. So one day his driver said to him, Oga, I like this speech where you make. Well, let me go and make this one on your behalf. Chairman said, easy. He said, boss, I know get better agbada and the filler. So I'll give you. Chairman wrote the speech and gave to the guy. He said, Oga, one more thing. He said, yes. He said, can I sit in the owner's side in the car? So you drive me to the event. The man said, no problem. He drove him to the event. When it was time to deliver, the guy came out and he read a nice speech. When he finished, somebody raised hand and said, are there peripatetic mendicants in Lagos who are gallivanting to you? Say, my driver can answer that question. I'm good.
Okay.
That's right.
Hope you can hear me on this mic. So the first question was yours, and you said that is it only for the youth? So I was just asking him before I responded, so I'm not making a mistake. Voice adults is a concept as well. However, in this one, this is the first one with that we're doing for Africa. Africa is a young population. 65% of the population is below the age of 30 anyway. So if you can make the cut, come on board, no problem. Second point was, if I'm outside of Africa, can I participate? The answer should be no. However, this is a competition done by Airtel for its subscribers. We are in 14 countries. So for the first season of this competition, we have restricted the entry to only these 14 countries. Depending on how much we succeed in this first one, what is the response, etc., we in the second season might open it to a bigger audience. But managing one is difficult. We are doing 14. So we need to go step by step. I think so. This edition of this season, first season, is only for 14 markets and 14 countries. So if you are a Tanzanian, but you live in UK with a Tanzanian passport, and if you can fly all the way to Dodoma for a audition, so be it. Come, no problem.
All right. Pour les gens qui sont connectés avec, qui sont en ligne, il a expliqué que cette compétition, c'est pour seulement le pays entre les 14 pays. Si votre pays n'est pas entre les 14, vous ne pouvez pas participer dans la compétition. C'est simple. Vous commencez, après la deuxième compétition, il y aura assez d'opportunités. Mais maintenant, pour commencer, on va commencer avec seulement 14 pays. Just 14 countries to start, right? D'accord. Okay, while you are still standing, not because I want you to stand, but because I'm not yet done with the questions, because I know this to make you stand. We are now moving on to those connected with us online, because as you are hungry for questions and answers, so are they. I want to move to Madagascar. Madagascar, vous êtes là? Il faut mettre votre micro en... il faut désactiver ça, s'il vous plaît, votre micro pour poser votre question. Madagascar. Is Madagascar ready for us? Okay, while Madagascar is trying to come up, can we have Tanzania? Tanzania, vous êtes là?
Mute.
Désactivez votre le son de votre, s'il vous plaît.
Tanzania mpo, tunaomba mute mic zenu, mutulize swali, asanteni.
Haya, mnatusikia?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, mimi naitwa Shade kutoka Clouds Media Group, ni mtangazaji. And this question inaenda kwa Nandu. The Voice Africa itakuwa na mwendelezo baada ya season ya kwanza kupita?
The Voice Africa and for season 1, should we look forward to more seasons of The Voice Africa?
And that language is Swahili.
Okay. Habari yako Tanzania. You're from Clouds. Give my regards to Joseph Kusaga. Voice at this point in time is season 1. And season 1 is the first time we are doing it. So there are a lot of anticipations, a lot of expectations. If we are able to meet the challenge and deliver a great show, why not? Yeah. So watch the space. Let's take it pole pole, as we say in East Africa. Let's take it slowly. Season 1 is there. We've just started it. Let's do a grand finish to season 1. And then we can do a season 2 as well. Nothing stops us. The success of this show will determine whether we do the next one or not. So we need full support from Tanzania. We need full support from all markets to make sure that we support it in a big way and hope to push our own contestant participants when the voting starts and when the entire show gets to a conclusion. We support it in a big way. So the country, continent, and the brand, everybody demands a season 2. Let's build to that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. David.
You need a translation or we okay?
C'est vous qui va faire. Yeah.
Asanteni sana Shade. Alivyosema Nandu, tukiwahi kutengeneza The Voice Africa season ya kwanza, msimu wa kwanza uwe a success, basi hakuna kitu ambacho kitatukataza kufanya msimu wa pili wa The Voice. Kwa hivyo kwa sasa inabidi tujaribu, tukaze mikono, tuifanye msimu wa kwanza wa The Voice Africa uwe mkubwa kabisa. Asanteni.
Now this language is sweet. Too. Please, a round of applause. Ah, wow. So our African languages are sweet like this. Like you speak a little of it, sir? You speak it? Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving to Tanzania. Okay, we've just done Tanzania. We want to do Madagascar. Madagascar, you ready for us? Madagascar? Vous êtes prêts pour nous maintenant? Okay, let's move to Gabon. Gabon, vous êtes là?
Oui, Gabon, on est là. Hey,
D'accord.
everybody. So my question is for Aken. Will there be one winner, and what are the prizes to be won by whomever is the winner for The Voice Africa for this season?
Thank you for the question. Because the winner can come from anywhere in Africa, we've stayed away from physical prizes. So there is a recording contract, and there is a monetary prize, and it will total to a minimum of $100,000. Thank you.
Okay, so that's the question. Est-ce qu'il y aura juste un gagnant ou bien il y aura beaucoup? And your answer was that? You said? 100,000. 100,000. So, oui, ça continuera. Okay, so far, so good. One more. All right, so I'm told that we still have a few minutes to spare. We want to pick two more questions from the room. Can we have the ladies? I've just heard from online, we have had ladies speak, but here we've not heard them speak, and our mothers. So can we have the ladies ask? Okay, you asked one, right? Well, in fact, you started it. Wow. So who wants to ask now? Ida. Okay, vous êtes là? Just keep it short and simple.
Good day. My name is Ade Damola from The Guardian. My question is, after the participants, for the auditions, after completing the auditions, those 100 contestants, would they be under one roof, or is it going to be online, or will those 100 contestants be under one roof?
Okay, thank you for your question. It's a good one. What we are doing is when we select the 100 participants from all markets, they're all coming under one roof, and that roof is going to be in Lagos. So they all come here, and the production facilities, the studios, recording, everything will be here. This gives us an opportunity to create more jobs. This gives us an opportunity to provide a diversified music talent all under one roof, doing state-of-the-art recording in Lagos. So that's the plan. So they will be all under one roof and do the entire recording of the program in Lagos.
Okay, we have one more question, sir.
Yeah.
When will it hold? Yes.
Okay, I think that's a simple question. When will it hold? Quand sera le programme? Quand va commencer le programme?
Who's asking the question?
It's from here. That when is the program starting?
Okay. So today is the launch. Friday, 21st, the gate opens for you to send your submissions. The submissions end on the 10th of November. Once the submission ends, after that, the auditioning process starts. The voice train goes into each of these cities and starts picking up people for the audition. And the audition has a process. Once the audition is done, each city or each country has got a certain number of days where the voice train will go there and get the auditions done. And once that is concluded, then we identify the 100 people and pull them back into Lagos. Given that Lagos has elections, etc., we have to manage the timelines accordingly. So And then once we record them, then the shows go on air.
Okay, I think we are done with the questions. Please, a round of applause for him.
Thank you.
Okay, sir, do I have your permission to close the questions now?
If we don't have questions from other opcos.
No, we are done with
We're done with
that.
Okay.
So we are good, right?
There's a hand. Just give
Just one, eh?
Give him that.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Give him the mic.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Andy. I'm representing HIP TV. I would like to ask a question. Well, since I've been here, I've heard a lot of languages. I've heard French, I've heard English. So I would like to ask, when the program starts to air, would it be in English or would it be in French? Because I'm an English speaker. When we have people in the house who speak French, how would I be able to, get to understand what is being said in the house? So would it be in English or would it be in French or other languages?
Okay, I'll let Akin answer that.
Okay.
But this is an opportunity for us to show the world what an Africa means. We might be diverse, but we've got a place for all languages, all cultures, because music knows no language. Music knows no language.
Well, I think Nando answered it stylishly. One of the things we're doing, because as you can, as you already perceived, there are quite a few challenges with regards to getting a 1 hour show on TV and speaking 3 different languages. So one of the things we'll be doing is there will be live translators in the studios. And even here already, we have, on my team, we have people who speak the various languages, and they will be present in the studio. Then when we do the live shows, it will be simulcast in French and Swahili. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you.
All right, so we have a final word from Emeka Opara.
Right. So just before he closes the event, just to recognize and thank my friend Obina Niche, whose agency put this together. Please put your hands together for the CEO of our Tori. Obina, where are you? Thank you. Thank you. Must also thank CMC Connect. I've already greeted Oga YDO, but please put your hands together for them, for bringing the journalists who tell our story day in, day out. And we have a very long way to go. The story will continue. Please be with us as we do it normally, just to keep on telling the story. Lagos is where it's going to happen. It is not by coincidence, I'm sure you understand, right? So it's going to happen in Lagos, 100 of them coming here, we'll do it here, and hopefully the winner, like I said, can come from anywhere, but let's give it the support that it deserves. Thank you very much for coming.
Kwa Kiswahili, asanteni sana kwa kujiunga nasi kwa hii hafla ya kuzindua ili kipindi cha The Voice Africa, na kwa wale ambao wanaungana nasi kutoka Afrika, asanteni, na tunatarajia kuwa na msimu mzuri zaidi wa The Voice.
You are pressing us.
Hi, Denise. We just got an offer from Delta State Representative Yubokoko. Anything Airtel, sorry, River State, my bad. Anything Airtel, The Voice want to do in River State, the government is in full support. Can we just thank them? Yubokoko. So when I saw Yibo, I was going to say Abasi. But thanks for coming, and thanks to the government of River State for that.
Please, we want to take some pictures. This square, s'il vous plaît. Vinny. Mr. Ayu Animation, please join. Tony Okoroji, please join. Hey, Lubiko. Nelukunu. Yes. C'est fini?
Yes. How do you do?
Remove the, okay, without the glasses, except those who are branded, you know, couldn't be branded. Eh. Okay, Fame Studios, please join. Please reduce the volume there. Fame Studio, please join. Please reduce the volume. Reduce the volume, please. Fame Studio, if you are here, please join this. Please come over.
Team Fame. Team Fame. Team Fame.
Fame Studio, please do join. Just cherry, smile. Diego. Yeah. Yeah. Smile. Capture it. Let it trend. Yes. Yes, join, let him join. Oh la la. Madam, go that side. No woman in the picture. Madam, go that side now. Wait, we'll take it. Etel join. Fame is captured, right? Yeah. Okay. Fame, join Fame. If you are for Fame, please, your guys still here. You can take with. We are done. Okay. This is yes. As we are taking these pictures, remember, lunch is next. Lunch is next. And the ushers will be directing us table by table. There is enough for everybody. Après ça, nous avons beaucoup de choses à manger et à boire. So an announcement, please, from...
Sorry, point of correction. Rivers State Tourism Agency, full support of the Voice Africa in Delta State. Thank you very much. Yeah, I said Rivers State.
Right now we don't go run down. We go jump bumper to bumper. Some of them need the package. Forget about the money. You be all about the money. Money, it go vanish. But not good luck to the sample you. Yeah. So you can say I love you. I love you. See them in them, I want you. Girl, I need you. I say, make I tell you what you don't know. Say, maybe don't know. I should tell myself, girl, I don't know. But still, girl, I don't know. Cause now we get to many ideas. We get to plenty as should be. Like a lumber, anything a man do. Plenty eyes to see. Like a lumber, please don't leave me there. Don't leave me there. If you do me right, I will teach you right now. Tell if any man put us under.
Table by table, please. Yes, we move table by table, table by table.
Fire when them melody. You sing melody. They wish you well. Only true love for the humble you. No do gra. Good luck for the sample you. Yeah. So you can say I love you. See them in them I want you. Girl, I need you. I say look I tell you what you don't know. Say many don't know. I see them sign I don't know. But still girl I don't know. That's why we get to many ideas. We get to plenty I should be. Anything a man do. Plenty eyes to see. Like a little tree. Please don't leave me there. Don't leave me girl. If you want me there, need you right. Oh, they get to see they do me. Hey, not the way you did me. Girl, I love the way you do me. Boy, I love the way you do me. Not the way you did do me. You go under my baby. Not the way you did do me. You go under. So now she step into the clubhouse. See how the boys them a drop down. And all the ladies just they holla say. Them no say what holiday. If you don't so you take a busy, make you know they go. This not a song for the dancer. The way you move your body, girl, it be like say. You no say what holiday. Now the way you they do the things you do. It be like say you get plans for me and you. If I put it on you put it on me. What a man can do, the woman can do. So if you do me, I do you. Man no go best up on my dance floor. Man no go best touch me, I touch you. Man no go best, you say man no go best. If you do me, I do you. Step on the dance floor. So won't you give it to me? I go give it to you. So won't you give it to me some more? They get to see they do me. So won't you give it to me? They get to see they do me. So won't you give it to me some more? I said they get to see they do me. So won't you give it to me? Like the way they do me. So make you give it to me some more. So make you do me. Make you do me. I'ma check out the way she twist and whine it, making me feel like I'm grinding. Every girl I know say you the I need. After the show and the party for my room, strictly for me. You, we got plenty things to do. So pull off the bump and move, make it cool.
Oh, you know, say talk is cheap. I know you were tempted to roll with me. I know be the busy body where you sing. What a man can do, a woman can do. So
if you do me, I do you. Man no go best up on the dance floor. Man no go best touch me, I touch you. Man no go best, man no go best, man no go best.
If you do me, I do you.
Man no go best.
Step on the dance floor.
Man no go best. So won't you give it to me?
I go give it to you.
So make you give it to me some more. They get to see they do me. So make you give it to me. They get to see they do me. So make you give it to me some more. I said they get to see they do me. So make you give it to me. Like the way they do me. So make you give it to me some more. So make you do me. Baby, they do me, they go. Make you do me.
When I first saw her, she was looking like an angel. She told me that me man like a dynamite. She flashed like a lighter and any candlelight, and then she said, yeah, you know, so when you move your body for them tight, making a try to hurt nobody, making them watch your side. I make it pick up, come on, get no be fight, and then she said,
Boy, you know, say if I give you what you want, you go such it, you know, go fit, run the MIC, but you will lose control. Hey.
But you go such it, I get this thing, when the MIC, I'm not gonna lose control.
You will lose control. You will lose control. You will lose control. I will turn you on when I try to the break of dawn. You will lose control. Easy, baby, come on the knees like that. I will turn you on when I try to the break of dawn. You will lose control. Easy, baby.
I miss it really or not, did I do? You get that? Cause if I catch you, I go take you slowly.
You can run away, I will do my way, oh baby, ooh baby. I will take off my clothes and get ready for you. Anywhere you go, I will be right there, oh baby, ooh baby. I will take my time to get down for you. I love the way you put your boom boom back. You know, say